Hello, friends, welcome to the Grip News channel. In this video we will tell you about CFB betting cheat sheet, finding the value of the first part of a bet, tips for Alabama, Texas and more. Abundantly. I can't do it anymore. I bet on college football. You need a lot to go right, especially toward the end of the game. If I want an under, I'm only riding the first half right now. But it's far from an impulsive and emotional decision inspired by the bad beat last weekend. I have been working with this mindset for the last few years. First, it is a game that runs down the clock on the first down, which occurs with greater frequency due to the increased tempo and pass-happy offense. I understand that the odd makers are aware of this and bake it in the odds. However, I firmly believe that the long game entails a wider variety of outcomes in a 60-minute contest. I prefer the atmosphere of a more predictable first half. Teams usually play conservatively in the first half, as we see boxers in the first round. Offensive coordinators can evaluate the defensive play plan and then adjust play calling accordingly as the game develops. Early game passion and energy levels favor the defense, as fatigue usually begins in the second half and prevents tackles. The initial defensive strength offsets any offensive advantage by the team's scripted play to open the game. Trainers trailing by double digits are more likely to take chances in the second half, creating more points or a smaller area for the opponent. Now for the finer points of betting that offer opportunity to earn money. A game's point spreads and over/unders are calculated using data points from both teams' full game statistics. After that, the first half expands and the totals are consistent. So, to reiterate, the betting lines of the first half are not counted at zero separately and only the first half figures of the entire season are used. So, if the first half is played differently than the second half, then theoretically we should have an opportunity to highlight the betting value in the first half. And I'm not alone. A pro bookmaker complained to me a few days ago that zero money is affecting the final game. He is convinced that players and coaches are now more likely to chase statistics for backup. Another pro bookmaker told me this week that he, too, has seen slow starts with greater frequency, but also sees value in the game as a bet. The algorithms that determine the live betting line do not account for some of the variables and thus present a live total betting opportunity that turns out to be very low. It's like when these in-game totals get really low and nothing happens, the scoring starts to fly. Again, this is a working principle. But I prefer the intensity and modest predictability of the first half to the sluggishness of late-game antics in both tight games and blowouts. I encourage you to at least track this journey. Thanks for watching.